Hi everybody, welcome back to Star Stable. So we're back in the Valley of the Hidden Dinosaur. As you can see, Ditzy is with me today. TotalCretin needed to defrost for a little while because, as we saw in the last episode, he was a bit sassy with me, so he's decided he wants to stay in a nice warm stable for today, so Ditzy decided to volunteer. So we have a couple of things to do here, and I also have a little update. I happened to be out in the Valley of the Dinosaur exploring it with friends, and I came across a body in the snow, and yeah, it was interesting. And I'll hopefully show you the picture of that, which is... And here's a picture of me finding her. So I'm going to see how she's getting on. As you can see, she's over by the fireplace right now. Hopefully she's going to defrost. She's a lot worse off than TotalCretin is, as you can see. So we'll see if we've managed to defrost her yet or not. Hopefully. So let's see what Nick wants. The creator's northern mountain is fascinating. According to the legend and old travelogues I've read, there's apparently a frozen gate in the mountain. Could it be that we found something really exciting, Drahoslava? This expedition is not as long as the others, so I hope you can go through it with me. In the meantime, I'll stay here in camp and try to figure out some of the information I have. I wonder, is he talking about the bit that we found where it was like blocked off with snow and ice? Maybe that's what he's talking about. Hopefully. Maybe there'll be something interesting cool behind it. It's said that there are tracks in the snow next to us in the frozen Valdale Lake. It could be traces of the legendary Yeti. Get out there immediately and try to track him down. Imagine if we were the first to find the Yeti. That'd be really cool if we find a Yeti, actually. I really want to go and find a Yeti. Bring the camera and take pictures if you catch a glimpse of him. A picture of the Yeti would be worth a fortune, not to mention what it would mean for science. Think we're seeing a wee bit of real Nick come out there? He actually wants money. You're not really a scientist, Nick, I knew it. Right. Defrosting researcher. The square root of pi. No, perhaps a little more logarithmically. Oh, hello, Drahoslava. What can I do for you? You wondered what happened to the vet. I haven't watched that closely, but I thought I heard some kind of mumbling and groaning from over there by the fire. It's most likely the sound of your veterinarian beginning to defrost, I suppose. Go on and take a look. I must continue with my calculations, yeah? Okay, let's go see. Oh, she's defrosted! Yay, it worked. Looks a lot more healthy than she did when I found her. Heat. Yes, that's what it is. Oh, thank you so much for all your help. What's your name? Drahoslava. Well, thank you, Drahoslava. I have been wandering around this frozen wilderness for so long that I'd almost given up hope. Why I came here? Well, I thought I'd try to do a little research on the very unusual horses I've heard live here. I read about them in some kind of antique book and thought finding them again could be the discovery of the year. But now I'm not so sure if I'm able to carry on looking for them. I've had quite enough of adventure for now. Listen, do you think there might be a place for a veterinary practice here? Quite possibly. You think there'd be a demand for a vet here? Excellent. I'd like to stay here, so I'm around if Diamond Rebel needs my attention sometime. See you around. The vet has found a spot that she seems to like. You can find her there if you need any of her services in future. Okay, well, at least we know, Ditzy, if you manage to fall in the ice and need defrosting, we've got a vet on hand. Seems to be something down there. Yeah, there is. Okay. Calm down, Ditzy. Calm down. Steady as she goes. Oh, okay, that was a bit steeper than I thought. I'm sorry, it's my fault. Come on. You can get down the last bit. I know you can. I have faith in you. Come on. Almost there. Yay, Ditzy. There we go. Okay. What's over here? Tracking. Ooh! There's actually footprints in the footprints. There's actually footprints in the snow. 1 of 25. Okay, that's a lot. Oh, there's more. Okay. Okay, cool. They actually do go somewhere. TotalCretin's would be really, really annoyed to miss the Yeti if we find a Yeti. Where's the next one? Oh, there it is. Ooh. Oh, I think we need to go back. I know you like jumping, Ditzy, but, you know, you're getting a bit ahead of yourself. Oh, there it is, okay. It's gonna have us going back and forth the whole time. This Yeti isn't very, effective in going in a straight line, I would say. Okay, there's the bit we're supposed to go to. I hope it doesn't eat horses. That actually scared me. I thought that was a Yeti. It's okay, it's just another person on a horse. Oh, okay. That slightly scared me. Oh gosh. Right. Oh, wait a minute, I need to go around. Ah, Ditzy! I'm trying for trees. Alright, there's a lot of sparkles here, and they're all quite close together, so... Oh, maybe these are different kinds of sparkles. Maybe this is... Oh, this is what Nick wanted us to do as well. Well, we might as well do it while we're here. And take some pictures. Right. It's very steep here, so it is. Right, I'm gonna hop off you, Ditzy, and just quickly do this. You wait there. I stopped to take photographs and I need to re-find the Yeti tracks. Oh, there they are. We're not far off. 19. I hope we actually find a Yeti. I really, really, really do. That'd be super cool. Be like as cool as finding the dinosaur. Well, the Pleurodon. I'm going to remember that. I am going to. I am actually scaring myself every time I see something that looks like it's moving. I'm getting scared. Okay, the track ends here. Okay. If the track ends here, what does that mean? Can we not find the Yeti? We're really sad now if there's no Yeti. Go a little bit further. Just in case. You never know. Doesn't look hopeful. Looks like we just have to go back and tell Nick that we didn't find any more tracks. But we better finish exploring the mountaintop for him now. Now the question is, what is this other? Ooh, careful, Ditzy. Where this other bit of orange is it further down the hill? I don't see any sparkles, but I'm going to assume that's where we need to go, so let's not fall down there. Let's just run down. Go around. This is where we were before, so I assume we need to continue this direction. Oh, ooh, maybe not, maybe not, maybe not, maybe not. Okay. Can we get down here without falling to our death is the question. No, I didn't think so. It's far too sheer. Okay, I'm gonna go down further then. Right, can you jump off there? Yes, you can do that. Okay. Ooh! This is... I'm sorry, Ditzy. There we go, there's the sparkles. Oh wow, up here is really cool. Oh! What is this? Oh, this is the icing gate. This is where you can get the fjord ponies. Aren't they gorgeous? They look really pretty. Okay, we should probably hurry up and explore this place. Although, to be honest, I just want to, like, see the ponies. Right. Okay, what do we need? We need the camera. Let's get a picture. Hello, ponies, smile. I want to see if we can talk to these people. It doesn't look like we can. No, it doesn't look like there's any way to interact with them. Hello, little fjord ponies. Aren't you both really cute? Yes, these are. These are very cute. I don't think we can go in anywhere either. There's no sparkles to let me enter anywhere. Maybe it's like a big city behind this. I wonder. We'll find out soon, I guess. But we better head back to Nick now. You found the icing gate? That's incredibly exciting. This means you found the gateway to the secret land of the Ignatic people. Cool. I was hoping that there would be something behind that door. Looks like there will be. Bah! The tracks ended in the mountains. Typical. Obviously had time to be snowed on again. Snow whirling around on the winds have the chance to quickly cover up any tracks, making it really hard to trace that darn Yeti, if he even exists. I hope he exists. Be nice to meet him. Dear Drahoslava, could you help me write some reports? We've been making such terrific progress here that I simply can't write them all myself. If AAA don't get any reports, then they'll withdraw my financial support. And without money, there's no expedition, and that's unacceptable. Agreed. It's very unacceptable. Right. Once again, I don't understand why I'm having to do the writing of this. I'm sure your hands have defrosted by now. Pen. Where's my pen? There's my pen. Okay, that's one done. I suppose I'm the one doing the I'm doing the one. I'm the one running around in the snow, collecting stuff and taking pictures, so in theory, I should probably write the reports because I know what's actually going on and he doesn't. Once again, it just looks like a doodle over the page. Thanks! Lovely handwriting, I might say. Yep, you know how to flatter. Right. The Great Collapse. The winter of 1912 was a tough one. The expedition in the Valley of the Hidden Dinosaur were in full swing, but that winter was so harsh that they had to suspend their adventures due to snowstorms and seriously heavy snowfall. The snow was thick and heavy and covered the crater's already delicate roof of ice. The reinforced ice beams started to moan under the weight of the mass of snow that had fallen onto the roof. It became increasingly obvious that the roof wasn't going to be able to support the weight of all the snow for much longer, and the expeditions made the decision to evacuate the Great Hall of Ice. Sadly, not every adventurer understood how serious the problem was, and some didn't even get the message that they had to evacuate. They sounded the alarms, and they hadn't been used for a long time, and they didn't make a single sound because they'd been filled up with ice and snow. In the end, the roof couldn't stand it, and it was almighty crash that was heard all the way from Jorvik's stables. It finally collapsed and disappeared down the crater. The explorers left inside the crater never made it out. That relentless winter continued and snow covered the valley again, making the path that led there totally unusable. No explorers dared to go there after news broke of the great collapse, and the valley was no longer an attractive target for exploration. In part it was because it was much harder to get there, but in reality it was because people are too afraid of all the unstable ice after the collapse. The valley was then all but forgotten, and has lay here untouched until now. That was a bit morbid, actually, so I'm assuming that some explorers died. And you send me and a horse out, running around over ice all the time. Dear Lord, right. The Ashland. Beyond the Ashen Steep is an area known as the Ashland. The area got its name because it always rains ash there, and sulphur smoke always seeps out of the ground. The northern part of the Ashland was dominated by a huge volcano called Garnock's Fury, and it's been active since time immemorial. The Ashen Steep is so called because the rain of ash and sulphur from the Ashland above falls down into the unusual white snow. It's said that the volcano represents the exact point at which the asteroid that created the Jorvik struck down. It doesn't quite match with the geologist theories after they mapped the mountains, but you can never be totally certain. The asteroid might have been in parts when it hit. It may have hit the Earth at a strange angle, or maybe the crater is much larger than we think. The Valley of the Hidden Dinosaur is only a small part of a much larger crater formation. Future explorations will hopefully clarify this bit for us. Okay. The people who apparently live beyond Isengate are called the Callisters, and nobody really knows much about them. I have some legends and reports of the expeditions that were here over 100 years ago, and they talk about a mysterious people who are shy and live secluded in the mountains. There are many theories about them and their unique culture. The old expedition reports say that sometimes appeared in the area and seemed to collect things from the valley. They apparently had some kind of horse that no one has seen before. I read it in travelogue somewhere. I'll give a little more thought to this and look through my books to see if I can find some more information about them. And you do want more information, right? Well, yes, I want to know more about their horses. Okay. Good. When I know more about the Callisters, I'll get back to you with more information. This could take a while. Okay, well, he seems to have something to say now. I think it might be worth taking a more thorough look at Isengate. Look for tracks or signs of it having been used recently. It must be possible to gather more information from the site. Perhaps there's even the chance of a find there. If the Callisters are still there, then they leave absolutely no trace of themselves behind, it would seem. Well, I saw people standing right there, so I'm sure there must be people there. I mean, we can go double check, but I'm pretty sure that there are people living there with horses. You know the really creepy noises we've been hearing? This is what it is. There's geysers over here. Look at it! Woo! Look at it go. There's a bunch of them here. Which must mean we're, like, near a volcano. I assume, but Nick mentioned. I don't know if standing below these is a really good idea. Probably not. Oh, there goes one. We probably shouldn't be standing near this. This is beyond boiling hot water. I know Ditzy. It's a terrible idea. There's still a scary noise. Found our way back to the icing gate now. I'm really curious to see what this place is like inside, if we get inside. Oh! Wow. Now there's suddenly a huge amount of stuff. Someone's here. Who goes there? Ditzy. Now they're paying attention to me. You didn't pay attention to me earlier. Not in the slightest. Right, Ditzy, let's go introduce ourselves. Ka? Big Ak Zan an Caliph and King on Yorvikshire. Eh? Okay, well, Ditzy, I hope you understood that. No? Well, that's going to be a problem. We come in peace. You speak Yorvikan, do you not? I am not any kind of advanced linguist, but I do believe I have mastered your language. I go by the name of Nanook, and this is my associate Sedna. Who might you be? Well, this is Ditzy. Ditzy, stop shaking your head. Salutations to you, Drahoslava, and German rabble. Drahoslava, my friend, you indeed possess a decidedly beauticious name. We conduct ourselves most peacefully and wish no harm to you and your associates. We live in and with the utmost peace. I assume you declare yourselves as friends and not foes. Ditzy, stop shaking your head. You're going to give the wrong impression. Ah, splendid. We have no intention of causing you any perperance and would delight in learning of your assurance to the same. It is we who are the Callister people, merely simple hunter-gatherers. We belong to the outer expedition. Occasionally we journey beyond the borders of our secure society to gather the resources necessary to sustain our people. From time to time we find ourselves in rather urgent need of certain commodities and thus face the necessity of gathering that of which we are in need from. Here in the outside world, we should shudder to think that we had in our pursuits disturbed a friend. Okay, well, it looks like I need to do something with them. You're now friends with Nanook and Senda. Okay. Let's go talk to her. She looks a bit angry, actually. She looks really angry. Let's see, this is because you were shaking your head. Oh, I can trade stuff with them. Let's have a look. Carry out a trade with Senda. Okay. Items need to swap. A white fur pelt from a large furry animal, or perhaps even from the Yeti himself. We're not murdering the Yeti. That's awful. Right. Ice and Pearl. Carry out a trade with Senda. Okay. Totally frozen water. This little ball of perfectly polished ice is incredibly heavy in size. Mystical. Okay. So there's lots of different items. Ice and berry. Okay, what about nice? A cold and frozen berry with the special ability to grow below 0 degrees. Tracers. Taste both sweet and sour. Okay. Snow weasel. A happy little snow weasel, sometimes extra lovable as a pet. This little fella could be coveted by certain people. What's the last thing? Ice chestnut. Ice chestnuts come from the incredibly temperature-tolerant deciduous trees that live against all odds in the Valley of the Hidden Dinosaur. Okay, so as I gain things, then I can trade with them. Their ponies are so pretty. I don't know why they showed up last time, but like, not entirely. It doesn't look like I can go in. I was hoping I'd be able to go in. Dispersed across this valley are items we hold in the highest esteem. Quite aside from cobblstones and ice and thistles, there are other items you could gather for us as a kind of daily chore. For example, such things as ice and berries, ice chestnuts, snow weasels, and such are of great interest to us. Give that which you find to Sedna, and your reputation with us will no doubt increase. It can be far from simple to come across these commodities, but I have the greatest certainty that on occasion you may stumble across them on your adventures. Okay, callstones. We find ourselves in need of callstone. If you were to gather an amount for us, we could see our way to rewarding your efforts with our trust. Okay. Ice and thistles. We have an obligation to our people to return that with ice and thistles. Gather a dozen ice and thistles for us, friend. Okay, well, those look to be reasonably close by the ones that I'm gathering. I just wonder, are they right behind here or are they below me? I think they're below here. I think they're like on the bit beneath us near the road. Ooh, okay, careful. I see sparkles down there. I'm just gonna... Ditzy, calm down. I see some... I saw... Right, fine. Now, we can't get off the ledge if you don't go one way or the other. Make your mind up. Or either falling down or we're not. Right, okay. Seems to be that, like, different ones give me different numbers. It doesn't seem to be one each time. It's either 3 or it's 1 or something different. I think we could have got some more from behind us there, but we'll try this way. Right. Picking up. 2 that time. There was lots of ones down here. Oh, there's a callstone. I hope these are all reasonably close by, like each time that I have to do this, and they're not too far away. What's this? Nice and thistle. No, Ditzy, you're not paying attention. I really like this place. It's just so like so many of the places in Skyrim as well. Just the old buildings and the big high sheets of ice. Okay. Thank you, friend. Thank you, friend. Okay. Right, well, we're heading back to next camp. I think the professor has something she wants to talk to us about. I think we're done with Nick for the day. Sigh. I simply do not understand, Dragoslava. I've double-checked, no, triple-checked my calculations and I can't find a single fault. The probability the item got here is 99.999999993. Do you see? That means that there is a greater chance that the mail arrived than there would be a magical valley full of unicorns right around the corner. Unbelievable. Can it really be that the whole theory of probability is incorrect? The quantum mechanics is just a load of random nonsense. It certainly seems so, however difficult it may be to believe. The evidence, of course, is simply overwhelming. What do you think? There's mail now? Ha! She's got very cynical, hasn't she? Now, little Dragoslava, chances are 0.000007 that some mail arrived. You have more chance of winning 200 lottery jackpots in a row than to find a letter in that mailbox. Well, give it a go. Maybe you should strike it lucky. Ha! Very, very salty, aren't you, dear? While you do that, I'll pack my bags. It's time to go home. She is so salty. I bet you it's a letter from James. If it is, I'm going to slap James, right? Searching. There's a letter in the mailbox. 200 lottery jackpots. I hope she's right. I'd like that, please, and thank you. What? A letter? I don't believe it. How could this have happened? This is absolutely the most important thing to have happened since the invention of the wheel. Every single scientific theory needs to be re-examined and re-evaluated. A simple explanation, you say? Haha, well, let me tell you, Dragoslava, that in my calculations I've taken into account everything from black holes to continental drift, so I rather think there's absolutely not a simple explanation as you suggest. What do you mean the mailman maybe doesn't come every day? Wait, what do you mean? Hang on, I've got it! Haha, exactly. If I factor in the fact that the mailman only ventures into this cold once or twice a week, then my calculations are totally exact. Right, enough fun now. There's work to do. Oh dear. Right. I want to see all the stuff I've got. I got mittens. Blue, dark mittens. I'll put on my mittens. I got a hat as well. Look at it. Look at my hat. Such a fancy hat. Ditzy, stop laughing at my hat. I can see you laughing. It's rude. Well, now I'm better kitted out for this snowy place up here. Let's see what she wants us to do. Let's have a look at what it says here. Aha, exactly as my calculations predicted. This is a letter from an entrepreneur who wants to come to the Valley of the Hidden Dinosaur to peddle his tat. His name is Folky, and he says he's coming by boat to Valdale and will be arriving soon. Now this is a quick calculation off the top of my head, Dragoslava, so you mustn't be angry if it's a little off, but I think he's going to arrive in 37 seconds. What are you still doing here, Dragoslava? Right out and meet him. Hurry, I need to calculate the best place for a souvenir shop here at the camp, so I don't want to be disturbed. Tap minus 37 seconds. Right, let's see, we got 37 seconds to save the world. Let's go. Right, where is he? Is that him? That looks like him, yes. I think we're right. Where's his boat? I don't see a boat. Floki. Good day to you. Are you Nick Stoneground? No, your name's Drahoslava. Right, it says quite clearly in the letter that Mr. Stoneground would meet me here at the pier today. Are you sure you're not him? Yes, okay, I suppose it doesn't matter. I am in any case here to open a premier gift shop in the newly discovered Valley of the Hidden Dinosaur. It sounded so incredibly exciting, not to mention lucrative, that I just had to come here and introduce my fabulous conversation pieces to a new audience. I am so excited. I think I'd better dance now. Whoop-de-doop-de-doop, swoop-de-whoop. Oh, spider babies, no. My luggage just fell into the river. Well, you're pretty useless, aren't you? Ditzy, do you like swimming? No, I didn't think so. Right, I'm gonna have to get that, aren't I? Help! Goods overboard! What, you're going to pick it all up? If you're going to do that, then hurry! My entire shop is in those boxes. If they're destroyed, then there won't be a souvenir shop. Right, okay, what do? Do we run down the river? I'm assuming we run down the river. I suppose we should really hurry, shouldn't we, Ditzy? Right, how do we get to the side of the river? Okay, no, not that way. Right, come on, Ditzy. There's no time to waste. I think we can go down this way, can't we? Okay, there's one thing. We're gonna have to click it and go past. Okay, we got 1, 2. Oh, no, we missed that one. Wait a minute. No. I didn't actually mean we were going swimming. Get out of the water. Right. There's another one. It's a fish. I hear something splashing in the water. There's the other box. Whoop. Right, where's the last one? Here. There it is. Okay, we got all this fluffy stuff. Better ride back and get it to him now. He's probably gonna have us carry it to the valley as well. I can see this happening. Should have brought the Shire with me. Yippee! You found my precious commodities. Yes, we did. Let's even went for a swim. Okay, now I'll be more careful, I promise. How are we going to get to the Valley of the Hidden Dinosaur, by the way? I'm going to be on horseback? Oh my, is that even possible? He looks a bit dangerous. Excuse me, it's Ditzy, and she's a she. And she's not dangerous. This isn't Danger Kick. What's that? Diamond Rebel is the nicest horse in the world, you say? Okay then, I suppose I'll just climb up. Oof. Ugh. Here, just don't ride too fast. What if I fell off and hit my head or something? Well, we can only hope, you know. Ditzy, I don't know how you've managed that there, but, you know... Nerves of steel. This is actually the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen in my life. And it's totally against all health and safety. Right, we're going full pelt because I don't really care if he falls off, and I don't think Ditzy does either. Look at him! Look at him! Look at Ditzy go. He really should have tied all this down, to be honest. Ditzy, you must be the strongest pony known to man. Honestly. Right, now we need to go in here a bit more carefully. Ooh. Alright. I really should have brought the Shire. This is a bit ridiculous. It would have been slightly worse if it had the pony. That would have just been absolutely hilarious, but terrible at the same time. Right, now I need to make sure we get off the pony at the right time. Right, we need to get off. Right, you may get off her because we need to go down in the box. No, he's just gonna stay there, is he? I'd be annoyed too, Ditzy. He's a bit of a waste of space, isn't he? Right. Okay, we better get the rest of the way down to the next camp now. This is beyond bizarre. I'm not actually going to take it slowly. I mean, actually, what's the point of taking it slowly? The only person who's going to fall off is him. Wait a minute, what was that? I just saw something. Ooh, what's this? You found a white fur pelt. Maybe something Sedan and Nanook could be interested in. Yay! I'm glad I stopped. So it's sort of like yellowy sort of sparkles. They're not so orange looking. Right. Oh, wait a minute, something else. How am I even seeing these things? You find an ice chestnut. These chestnuts are collected by Sedna. Okay. Right. By the time we actually get there, I'll have collected just about everything. Ooh, careful. I'm trying to now keep my eyes open for like little items along the road as we go. Oh, wait. This is sort of like a serious detour. You find a cold and frozen berry. These are delicacies and Sedna is surely interested in. Okay. We better continue our way now. I think we've managed to find a chestnut, the berry, and an ice fur pelt. I think the only thing we're missing now is one of those weasels. But if they're anything like the chipmunks, they're going to drive me insane. They're hard to catch. Oh! Nearly could have had the top of that off there with the log. Right. I think we just about made that. That was a very close call. Right. That was just magic. I don't even know how you did that. Oh my, what a ride. Well, I suppose at least I'm alive. Yeah, we got you there in one piece. I mean, you've still got all your limbs. You've lost your boxes. I was led to believe that this place would be swarming with tourists. Where exactly are they? I can't see them. I'm not entirely sure this is such a great idea. After all, you think I should talk to Professor Einstein first? Okay, I suppose someone with a name like that could probably explain everything. Well, good luck with that. Because you don't usually find her that useful. Predicting stuff and calculating things maybe, but logical stuff or, you know, like collecting firewood and things, not so much. Welcome to you, Floki. We've been expecting you, and you will be simply thrilled to learn that I've prepared everything down to the very finest detail. My calculations show that your tat shop, I mean luxury souvenir and conversation piece emporium, will make a profit of 83% in its first year. My calculations also show that the absolute best place for your shop is over there, right where I'm pointing. Oh my, no. How ludicrous. I won't be taking questions. Please, just stand yourself where I'm pointing. A little more to the left. Take a step back. Exactly there. Well, that was a bit further away than I thought. Am I going to have to build this shop now? Probably. So, Drahoslava, you can very well take care of the details and make sure Floki gets started with the store. Since I made the mistake of not counting the irregular meal delivery, we're lagging behind in our plans. So let me get to work. Give Floki a big welcome and tell him that I expect him to pay his first rent in 4.7 days. You're renting the place now? Since when do you own the valley? Anyway. Right. Oh, let's see what he wants now. Goodness knows. Yes, that Professor Einstein certainly seems to know what she's talking about, Drahoslava. This place really feels perfect. I'd probably stay here for at least a little while, see how it goes. Right. Could you help me to carry my cratefuls of goods here? They're such heavy boxes that I'm not sure I could do it alone. I thought I did already carry your boxes. Right. Let's see, where did we leave the boxes? Oh, there they are. Okay. No, wait a minute, that's where they're supposed to go to. Where were they? Oh, right, okay. Right, okay. Ditzy. You're walking like you're drunk. Get off the fence! Ditzy, in all seriousness, get off the fence. Okay, thank you. Can we lift all three of them at the same time, or can we lift one at a time? No, you can't move anymore, okay. Fair enough. We're able to carry all of them a minute ago, and now we can't even... I keep getting stuck on things. Right. Use item crate. Oh, okay, I need something down. Jeepers. Could you drop those any harder, Ditzy? Right. Can we lift these? Whoop. Ditzy! Your brain's frozen. You're literally not listening to anything I say. You're normally so well behaved. No, other direction. I'm actually starting to think her brain is frozen. Right, that's that one. Okay, last set of boxes. I don't know what he did with his luggage bag, but we'll see. Okay, that's all the boxes. Now he's probably gonna have to ask me to unpack them. Thanks, now it's time to get started with a little shop fitting. I'll be done in no time, just you wait and see. Okay, so he's actually doing it himself. Fair enough. Oh, that was quick. That was very quick. This is going to be perfect, Drahoslava. My luxury souvenir conversation pieces will sell like hotcakes. Professor Einstein herself said it's a guaranteed success, and if you can trust a person of that name, if you can't trust a person of that name, who can you trust? Anyway, thanks for all your help, Drahoslava. You know what? You can have the honour of taking down the sign that lets everyone know the shop is closed. That's all there is left to do now before I can open my shop. Okay, where is the... oh, yes, there it is. How do I take it down? There we go. Now it's sorted. There we go now. I'll just stand here in my shop and wait for the customers to flock to my luxury conversation pieces. Come by and say hello anytime soon, won't you? Wish me luck. Have a lovely day, Drahoslava. Well, he seems to be reasonably happy. I'm going to have a browse because I'm curious. What's he got? Can't actually see them now. Let's see. Okay, we've got a hat. I don't really like that hat, to be honest. Oh, that jacket's kind of nice. Black winter riding trousers. Another type of hat. Very pink jacket. Purple. No, they're dark blue, but they look purple to me. Brown winter gloves. His dress. Oh, it's wearing a purple one coat. Okay. Another hat. I'm not really a massive fan of these hats. I like my Christmas hat from ages ago, but they're sort of, yeah, those are purple. Red winter coat. Blue knitted beanie hat. Winter beanie hat. It's a grey one. Black one. Quite like the tan one that I have. Red winter reins. They're not very red, there's room on brown. Professor's saddle. Heavy winter saddle pad. That looks nice and warm and cozy. So it does. And thick winter leg protectors. They look quite cozy as well. Expedition trousers will look warm. Blue jeans, grey knitted hat. Jumper, another jumper. Brown leather jacket. Anyway guys, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you had a lovely day.